That's gonna help. That's gonna help me.
I honestly don't want to learn how to drive, Dad. Could you just drive me around for like the foreseeable future? Oh, okay. Here we go. I would like to pick out something for myself for once, as long as we're being honest about like what's going on here.
Okay, sure, sir. You always come to me whenever you want stuff around here, so it's kind of a nice little like growth moment for you. If you do need my help, like just let me know, and I'll be right here.
You're honestly, Trevor, you're my favorite IKEA rep here, if I'm being totally honest.
Hey.
And hey, what?
Hey, I know that. You don't make it subtle.
No, here's the thing too. Just open up to me. What's going on with you, Trev? What's happening? Like, what's your deal?
I actually can't. As an employee, I can't divulge any bit of my personal life. But Jacob, go ahead and just get whatever you want, and let me know if you need anything.
Trevor, just tell me what's up with you. What's happening? Let's wrap. I'll buy a bunch of IKEA shit. You know I will. You know I'm good for it.
I may get fired. Bill, go ahead and just get whatever you want, and I'll be right here.
No, I don't want to buy anything until you talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on?
Look, I got to be honest with you. A lot of people have talked about their personal life here, and they get fired. And I don't know if you know, but there's a goddamn plague going on, so I really can't risk too much.
Well,
So,
I'm not the only one not wearing a mask, so how about that? Okay, so as long as we're here and we're both not wearing masks, you're pretty sure your goose is pretty much fucking cooked at this point, my friend.
Tom, why don't you go ahead and get yourself a couch or something?
Okay, you said 3 different names to me in the last 2 minutes, so why don't you choose one and just focus on it, okay? And give me a real smile, not one of your fake little corporate smiles. All right? No, enough of that, enough of that little cutesy stuff that you're doing right there. I don't trust it, all right? I find you intriguing. I'm an artist, and I want to study you closer. And if the way I have to do that is to buy all this crap I get, I'll freaking do it, all right?
Jock? Why don't you go ahead?
Are you calling me Jock or Jacques?
No, Jock, as in you look very jockish in your sweater, Jock.
Wait, I look very jockish in my sweater, Jacques?
Mm-hmm. Why don't you go ahead and get a dresser, and I'll be right here if you need any help. I can't divulge any part of my personal life, although I want to.
What? Then do it. Just do it. Look, we're in IKEA, man. Anything goes in IKEA. I've been wandering around here for 2 damn days as far as I'm concerned. Now tell me about yourself.
That's you?
Yes.
We've been saying that was a freaking ghost.
Oh, yeah. I might as well be the ghost. I'm the Phantom of IKEA as far as you're fucking concerned. Now tell me, what's going on? You go to cool dance clubs or something like that? Like, what's your deal? What do you do for fun?
Yeah, I go to the freaking coolest discotheques. I'll tell you right now.
I knew it. I could tell. I looked at you. I said, this guy parties. This guy's having a blast.
I'm on Coco right now.
You're on Coco?
Yes.
You're in love with the Coco because you got it for the low? You know that rap song? Is it cool to call it rap, or should I call it hip hop now?
No, well, I'm from Norway. We call it rap.
You're Norwegian. That makes so much freaking sense. Oh my God, I get it now. I'm unlocking so much about you through this conversation.
I let my guard down for a second.
You divulged some personal information, and now we might as well just be friends. We might as well be buds.
Tim, if you need help with any of your fashion accessories, go ahead and let me know.
Drop it. Show me the real you. Show me the real you. Show me the real you.
I can't. If I do that, I'm out. Don't you hear?
You're already out as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, your goose is already cooked.
I don't know what that means. I don't get your little freaking American idioms.
Well, think about this. If you're a goose flying through the air, you're free as can be, right?
Yes, yes.
But then you get shot and you fall to the ground, okay?
Ouch!
Yeah, that's it. And then a dog comes and puts you in their mouth and brings you back to me. And then I take you home and I cook you. And at that point, that's it. There's no coming back. Everything before there, maybe something could have happened where you're okay. But once the goose is cooked, that is it. That's the end.
Oh, I get it. It's like in Norway, we have our own saying. It's the salmon is already filleted.
Yes, it's exactly like that. That's exactly the phrase. That's a perfect one-on-one comparison. I agree with you.
I'm really good at analogous situations. Anyway.
Another fact about you. I'm learning so much. You're a Norwegian who's good at analogous, who loves all the best discotheques. And you don't know I fell in love with the Coco because I got it for the Lolo. So,
I don't know that rap.
Even
though my reaction to it the first time you said it might have made it seem...
Yeah, it sort of felt like you did for a second there, but now I get it. It's fine. Look, come on. Tell me more about you. Can I be honest? It's not sexual. I'm just infatuated with you in a way that I haven't been. Have I told you I'm an artist?
I've heard that a couple times. I'm not.
Yes, and I'll keep on saying it. And I
Well,
want to
guess
make
what? I'm
art
an artist
about
too.
you. Oh yeah? What's your art? What have you made?
Not made. Expressed. I'm a dancer at all the hottest discotheques. I said too much.
You said another fact about yourself. I've already learned so much. No, drop it. Stop it. Stop your little cute little face. Stop that.
Mark, you
drop
look
it.
peckish. Why don't
There's
you
a deeper. There's a pool behind you. A deep pool.
Listen, I'll get fired, you freaking selfish jerko.
Oh, what do I care?
Right now, and I'm this close to getting freaking fired myself. All right. I'm so much on cocoa, it's stripping down my little nasal passages.
Like I have to paint you. I have to paint you right now. I have to paint you.
It's downstairs.
Yeah, well, come with me. Let's go get some, and then I'm going to paint you right now.
This is my station.
I need you to strip down your torso, and I'm going to paint your upper body. Okay?
My stitches aren't healed.
Oh, from what? How did you get stitches?
I told too much.
Tell me, did you get stabbed at one of your nightclubs?
I did. I got stabbed, and then I fell on rebar.
You fell on rebar, the stuff that comes out of concrete?
Exactly.
You know, in a lot of third world countries, they'll just leave rebar at the top of new construction because they might want to add stuff to it later. Something I learned.
My cousin's from Ecuador. This is real, and he told me this not too long ago, and I was like, oh yeah, that's why that makes sense.
When did he tell it? Were you like in Ecuador and you saw it?
We're not doing improv right now. Yeah, no. We were at dinner, and he told me that a lot of the reason why there's like unfinished buildings in Ecuador is because of that very reason. Now we're back. Anyway, Mark, if you want to go back and look at our shoe racks, they're up on the second floor.
I said I want to paint you desperately. I am desperate to paint your upper body. So let me do it. What's stopping you? Between you and me, IKEA, you're fucking done here. That's it. You're gone. You're a goner.
How do I know that you're not a secret shopper? Look, I heard stories that people come in here and they try to befriend us and they try to trick us into divulging any little bit of our life, which, by the way, I've done enough of tonight, and they fire us on the spot. Look, I don't know if you know this, but we're in a freaking plague. Okay, Roger?
Yeah, and neither of us are wearing masks, and so what does that say about us, okay?
Wait a second. I think my IKEA job is my mask. Prevented me from ever really showing anyone my true self.
Let me paint you from the waist up, please. Just rip off your shirt right now and let me paint you.
Okay.
Okay?
I will.
Okay, do it. Take off your shirt.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad you will.
Take off your shirt too.
Okay, I will. I'm not afraid of my body. I actually feel good about it, so I'm excited to.
All right, go for it.
You start.
I asked. It makes me feel more comfortable if you take off your shirt first, and I'll go for it.
It's not a question of comfort. It's a question of art and passion, okay? I'm going to paint you topless while I'm topless. There's no question. But to give, you got to get, if you know what I mean.
I don't want to. The thing is, I don't want to give, so I want to get a little bit, and then I'll give.
How about you get what I give, and then I'll give you what you get?
Well,
so just
no, because you wanted me to give you what I'm about to get. And I don't even want to get I don't even want to get what you're giving.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. In this hypothetical situation you've constructed, we're both getting what we're given. If you give what you get, then you get what you give. So getting to giving is a one-on-one ratio. Okay. So get off your duff, take off your shirt, and give me a smile, and I'll give you a picture at the end of it, a beautiful painting.
I would also agree that giving and getting would be a one-to-one, but this isn't a one-to-one. You want this, that's a 1, and I don't want this, that's a 0. So, in fact, you'd have to give me 2. So, take off your shirt, take off your pants, my friend, because that's what I want.
But if you do a ratio of 1 to 2, that's less than a square. So, we're working with a triangle situation where it's 1 point versus 2 points. Triangle is sort of like the same thing as like a easel, which is what I'm working off when I paint you. So, in this situation, actually...
Sean, I'm on the clock. Sean, if you want triangle, they're on aisle 2.
Aisle 2 in IKEA?
Yes, aisle. Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a really nice painting if you just take your shirt off right now. Come on.
That was really funny.
I'm not a comedian. I'm an artist. But sometimes art is funny.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah. Me and my artist friends, we get together and we laugh and laugh and laugh. Because you know why? We know all the inside jokes in the paintings. So as we're walking down the museum, sometimes we just laugh and laugh and laugh because we get it. We appreciate it in a way that, like, a lot of people, they just can't.
Like
We get the jokes. It's all right there on the canvas, or in the sculpture, or in the mixed media.
That reminds me of in Norway when I was growing up in the newspapers, they had something called Long View, and it was this cartoonist, Larry Marson, and he would do these cartoons, and they were always like really funny and just kind of existential. It was always a cow. And
You want to talk about funny cartoons? You ever read this Family Circus stuff?
I think we have it in Norway. I think it's called the family unit is crazy.
It's the Norwegian version?
Yes.
That's nice. Anyways, in the U.S. version of Family Circus, you got a family, and there are some real dickens. Those kids are real dickens. They say the darndest things, I got to tell you. It's funny. And I know I'm sort of like a jaded downtown art guy, but I can still laugh and smile and stuff like that. I think it's nice.
Ah, my stitches. You laughed so hard that they popped.
Oh, are you bleeding?
Yes.
Cool, come over here. Bleed into my hands.
Put them on me. Don't milk my stitches. Don't. I trusted you with my stitches. Stop.
All right, I've got enough of your blood. Now I'm going to use it. Hey, come back here for a second. Let me wrap my arms around you. Give you a big old hug and give you a shake. Give you a good old shake. We're dancing like they do at your club, Tom.
Stop it.
Okay, fine. I'm done.
I forbid you from saying anything about my dancing at any discotheque.
I feel close to you now. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen when I stayed here for the last few days. Aren't you going to ask where I stayed here in IKEA as the Phantom of IKEA?
I know where you stay.
Where?
I could smell you on the beddings.
On the Fjordgen bedding?
Yes, right there. You stay right there.
Yes, that was my bed. That's where I slept every night. And every night I went to bed, I was dreaming of you.
I know you were. Because in Norway, a little light turns on whenever anyone thinks of you. And it naturally turns on, and it hasn't been on for quite some time.
Oh, this is so sad.
I need to lay down.
Oh, come lay on my bed that I prepared for you.
Okay.
Lay down and then prop yourself up shirtless, and then I'll sketch you using your blood. This is perfect.
And that's the show. This is where the wonderful song by Cayman Kawasi and Esteban Gonzalez would play, but I misplaced and misfiled it. You guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Ted. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. How long was that? I have no conception of time right now.
I'm pretty sure that was 15 minutes. You guys did 15 minutes, I think.
Beautiful. 15-minute argument transaction scene. Incredible work.
Yep.
Incredible opportunity.
I always say, or I've heard said that the best improvisers can make a transaction scene hilarious. So, good job.
Yeah. So, let me know if you ever see one of those.
That's a joke. The very start of this whole entire fucking thing.
Oh man. Down in the Well ice cream cone. Thank you so much for watching. Puppy Girl 666. That's so great. Thank you. I love that.
Down in the Well. That's an interesting username. What does that mean?
Down in the Well. Oh man, I forget who that is. I should know this.
Wow, interesting. It sounds familiar, but I'm sure we'll never know who that is.
Impossible to know.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the internet, is everything's anonymous.
I guess you're right.
You can kind of create a new persona for yourself.
It's true. Yeah. Mine is Florida Man Gamer because I feel that way.
Mine, when I was a kid, I on AIM, I had the screen name. I wanted to do "Goddamn at 45" because I thought it was like edgy, sort of a thing. But I spelled "damn it" wrong, so I missed the N, so it was "Go Demeet 45."
Mm-hmm.
Pretty bad. And also 45. That was the number
God
I had.
wrong as well.
Oh no, I spelled God right, but 45 was like the number I always used, and then it turned out to be Trump's fucking presidency. So now all my shit is retroactively awful. I hate it.
No, that's
I'm a
terrible.
Bad boy.
Yeah. I had mine was supposed to be like it was supposed to be like Go Patriots, like because I'm from Boston, right?
Go Pats.
Go Pats.
Go Pats.
But then we didn't know that the AOL, like at the time, we didn't know that the suggestion of what your thing should be, like, oh, this isn't available, here's a suggestion. You didn't have to do that. But I thought it was like permanent, so it's like Pat's PTS 2002 is like my login for everything. Oh, doesn't make any sense.
Not choose another one. It's we want you to do this now. Actually.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's this is permanent. Early internet. Oh, this is permanent. I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had Pat's PTSD after the season they're having right now.
Oh man. Oh, I know. It's so sad. Well, it's sad for some people.
I know. Well, I don't know. I'm from Boston too, and I'm not like a Brady fan, but so I was kind of glad to see him go, to be totally honest, because I feel like that guy, like, incredible competitor, but like, man, fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. That. He's probably the only person that I can separate the art from the artist. I think he's probably the only.
Mine is Claudio because he's so obnoxious. He does such good work that like I can always justify him.
You'll even do a show with him.
Yeah, once or twice.
No, he did a show with me. Let's get that straight.
Oh,
Wait, I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Wait, which is better there? Like I did a show with him or he did a show with me? Look at like I did a show with him. No, it's like no, he did a show with me. Like, isn't that the better one?
Well, you said it in two different tones.
Oh, I know who Jordan Well is.
Should I say them both in the same tone? And
Same tone,
one,
same sentence, or different sentences, and then it's like the control. Go.
No, I did a show with him. No, he did a show with me.
It's the me one. It's the latter, for sure.
Me sounds better.
Yeah, it sounds like you have the upper hand.
The status. That's the status.
Yeah.
You know, I realized who Down in the Well was after he said, I love these guys. And then it clicked instantly. I'm like, oh, yep, I know. Only one person could love you two.
What?
Oh, no, I'm joking.
I think we're very lovable. Unbelievable.
I don't think Down the Well is anyone that we know. I think that's just a stranger watching improv on Twitch.
That's so true. Yes. Yeah. That's true.
I mean, hey, get him out of that well is what I'm saying. This poor guy. Or gal.
It's a guy.
He says, I am anonymous.
Whoa, internet, baby.
Yeah, no, you guys are so fantastic. I mean, Claudio, I think we've had a few conversations. I remember talking to you after seeing you perform, I'm sure a lot of times, but at IO, I was like, I'm going to just approach this guy and say hi. And you were super kind to me.
Okay, thank you.
In IO.
That's a fucking dream after a show, is to have someone come up to you and be like, hey, you're really funny. Like, that's please, people do that more often, unless it's like an actual famous person, in case, probably not bug them, but like,
hey, Alex.
Just an improviser, that's payment.
Alex,
it's happened.
You're really funny.
Oh, God, this is why we do the work. Thank you.
They never they never say that in improv class either. They're never going to be like, I know why you're here, and guess what? It happens in 401 or whatever. It's like when you graduate, that's when...
Hey man, incredible show. What a pull in the third beat, dude. I couldn't believe it. Oh, it's real. That French guy came back with the giraffe. Real stuff, man.
His name was Jock.
Jock.
That's a thank you, Ted. That's really nice, because I was very scared that you would say, and you were a fucking dick.
No. Very positive person.
Very cool.
I
don't know. It must have been a rare occasion where I was nice.
Yeah. I came over with a beer though, and you thought it was yours, and so you just took it from me though.
Oh, there it was. Yeah. Okay. Now I know why I was nice.
Hey man, thanks so much. I'll catch you later. And it's like,
yeah.
All right.
Hey, thanks so much for this, man. Check you on the flight.
Yeah.
Man.
Talk to you later, Fred.
Right.
Thanks for the beer.
Right. Oh man. Ice cream cone says, "Oh God, 401. It cost me $500." Yeah, feel ya, ice cream cone.
Ice cream
Good.
cone, make yourself known. Who are you?
Cohen.
I took I took level 1, or I took level. They let me skip level 1 at UCB because I was the creative director of a theater in Chicago, which was very nice of them. So I started at level 2.
Very gracious of UCB.
Yeah, very very kind. And so I started level 2, which is what I wanted to do. And the class honestly made me like so sad about the state of improv that like I had a hard time with it. I don't know, man. Like that's not to me. I mean, granted, you just saw me like fuck around for like 15 minutes. So like if you're like if that's what improv is, this guy, I'll stick with UCB. Thank you very much. But like the way they taught it bummed me out so much. I couldn't deal with it.
By the way, Alex is so tough. Alex is so tough when it's COVID and there's no theaters open. Then he starts talking shit on UCB.
I would talk about it to anyone. I told my teacher in the reviews. I was like, this is a bullshit way to teach him.
I took it UCB. I thought it was very wonderful. But I feel like now is a random time to plug PAC classes. They are pretty cheap right now because they're online and they're great. And I took Neil's first class because although I had him as a 101 coach or as a coach, I wanted to take his class because he's full of wonderful knowledge and he's a lovely person to know. So start there, everybody. Check that out at pac.com.
I had just started taking class with Rich Zone, and he is right when COVID started, and then it got canceled. But he's amazing.
Oh
So
yeah,
Rich,
I recommend both Rich and Neil. They're both very funny dudes, and I'm sure they have a wealth of knowledge that you could all draw from. So take those classes.
Yes. And since we're plugging PAC, what's going on with your lives? Hit me with the stuff. Claudio, where can they find you? What are you doing?
Sure. You can find me on Twitter at Claudio Saveedra, which is the first 2 letters of my first and last name switched. And I'm fiercely creative. And that's the only place that you'll find me because I'm deleting Facebook.
That's right. I knew where to message you. I was like, okay, I'm messaging you on Twitter.
Yes. Thank you, Ted.
I'll pop that in the chat right now. Boom.
I'm at Alex Replied. Either Alex H Replied or Alex Replied on Twitter. I don't remember exactly which one. And I have a podcast called Bundle Buddies, where we play a couple video games every week with some friends. It's random games from this big itch.io bundle that got released in the summer. Where all the money, they raised $8 million for the NAACP and Community Bail Fund, which is fantastic. And you got like 2,000 games, so we're just going through 3 a week with a random friend, comedian or gamer, or just person from our lives every week, and talking about the games and their experience with video games. It's really fun.
That's so awesome. What is it called again? One more time.
It's called Bundle Buddies. And it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're at Bundle_Buddies on Twitter. It's fun. We've had a good time with it. And it's like smaller creators too, so we can kind of interact with them on Twitter when we release stuff, which is fun about it too.
That's Ice Cream Cone says bail fund is a great cause, and Down the Well says Claudio is lying. You will not delete Facebook.
I will delete Facebook. I can guarantee it.
Yep. Guys, thank you so much for being here. This was a joy.
Thanks for having us, Ted. This was a blast. And what a fun show. Thanks for all the manipulation.
Yes.
When we talked about beds, thanks for making it a bed.
That's the beauty. That's the improv god just being there. It's like, oh, perfect.
Should we not have said it was you doing it? Should we just say it was the improv guy?
It was, yes.
Part of the show.
This is a blessed show. Yeah, for sure.
Guys, Ted didn't do that. That was just improv.
That was the
magic. That stuff.
Yeah, that was you guys. You guys are the manipulators.
That's a good point. That was us. We were great.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'll end the meeting here, just so it's not weird, and I'll also end the stream at the same time. That sound cool?
Oh, okay. Well then, bye guys.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you have fun. Have a good night.
You too.
Keep us informed on that thing that you talked about.
Oh yes, yeah. I will. I will talk about that thing. Ooh, can I get some hearts in the chat, please?
Hearts in the chat.
Thanks.
In the chat.
Bye guys. See ya. Thank you so much, Down in the Well. Thank you so much, Ice Cream Cone. Thank you so much, Puppy Girl. Please stick around 10 o'clock. We got Set Flicks coming up. which is a hilarious show. I think Royce Shockley is in it. I think the Chelsea Pope is gonna be in it. Oh my God, Chelsea Pope, and who else is gonna be in it? I saw those two, so I'm obviously gonna be watching it. It's such a fun show. It's pitches. Jupiter. This was made for me. Jupiter Bateau. I can't say it because it's French, but those are three fantastic people. Please stick around 10 o'clock. Do not miss it, Pack Theater. Bye, y'all. Thanks again.